Hello, and welcome to Hello English. We're so glad you're joining us to practice your listening skills today.
It's great to be here. Hello, my friend. Hi. And welcome back to our calm and friendly space where you can relax and learn English in a simple and natural way.
Hi there. Hello. I am so happy you are here with us today, wherever you are right now. Maybe resting, maybe walking, or maybe just enjoying a quiet moment.
My name is Ryan, and I am really excited to spend this time with you because learning English can feel easy and peaceful when we do it together like this.
And I am Emma, and I will be here with you too, asking questions, sharing ideas, and helping you feel comfortable as you listen and learn step by step.
Thank you for choosing to be here today because your time is important and you're doing something very good for yourself by listening and practicing English.
Yes, and we truly appreciate you because every time you listen, you are growing little by little, and that is something to feel proud of.
Before we begin, we want to gently remind you about our channel, which is called Hello English, where we learn English in a calm, friendly, and real way.
If you enjoy learning with us, you can like the video, leave a small comment, and subscribe to the channel because these small actions really help you stay consistent and improve faster.
And also, when you comment, you practice writing in English, so it is not just support for us, but also practice for you, which is very helpful.
So please feel free to write something simple, like how your day is going or what you are thinking right now, because every small sentence matters.
All right, so today we are going to talk about a very simple and very useful topic. And that topic is, what do you like to do?
Yes, this is a beautiful topic because we all have things we enjoy, and talking about them helps us connect with other people in a natural way.
When you meet someone new, one of the easiest questions you can ask is, what do you like to do? Because it starts a friendly and interesting conversation.
And when someone asks you this question, you can share your hobbies, your interests, and your daily activities in a simple and honest way.
So, today we will practice how to talk about what you like to do, and we will use simple sentences that are easy to understand and easy to use.
We will also repeat some phrases slowly so you can listen, understand, and maybe even repeat in your mind while you're listening.
So, Emma, let me ask you a simple question to begin. What do you like to do in your free time?
That is a nice question, Ryan, and I like to do many small and simple things that make me feel relaxed and happy.
That sounds lovely. So can you tell us one thing that you really enjoy doing when you have some free time?
Yes, one thing I really like to do is read books, because reading helps me relax and also learn new ideas in a calm way.
That is great. And I like how you said it clearly. You said, I like to read books because it makes me feel relaxed, which is a very useful sentence pattern.
Yes, and you can use this pattern too. You can say, I like to do something because it makes me feel something, and it becomes a complete and natural sentence.
So, for example, you can say, I like to listen to music because it makes me feel calm. Or, I like to walk outside because it gives me fresh air.
Let us say it slowly together in our mind. I like to listen to music because it makes me feel calm, and just feel how natural it sounds.
Now, Emma, I'm curious. Do you like to read every day or only sometimes when you have more time?
I try to read every day, even if it's just for a few minutes, because small habits can make a big difference over time.
That is a very important idea because doing something a little every day is often better than doing a lot only one time.
Yes, and this is also true for learning English, because listening a little every day helps your brain understand the language naturally.
So, dear listener, let me ask you something now. What do you like to do in your free time? And try to think of one simple answer in your mind.
Maybe you like to watch movies, or maybe you like to cook food, or maybe you like to talk with your friends and family.
Whatever your answer is, try to say it in English in a simple way, like, I like to watch movies, or I like to cook, or I like to talk with my friends.
And don't worry about making mistakes, because mistakes are part of learning, and the important thing is to try and express yourself.
That is very true. And when you practice like this, slowly and regularly, you become more confident without even noticing it.
Ryan, can I ask you the same question now? What do you like to do when you have some free time?
Of course, and I like to go for a walk because walking helps me clear my mind and feel more relaxed.
That sounds peaceful. And walking is also very good for your health, so it's a nice habit to have.
Yes, and sometimes I also like to listen to music while walking because it makes the experience more enjoyable and fun.
Oh, yes, listening to music while walking can feel very nice, especially when the weather is good and the surroundings are calm.
So again, dear listener, you can try to say something like, I like to walk because it makes me feel relaxed, and repeat it slowly in your mind.
And if you like music, you can say, I like to listen to music while walking because it makes me feel happy and relaxed.
You see, we are repeating these structures again and again because repetition helps your brain remember the patterns easily.
Yes, and when you hear the same structure many times, you start using it naturally without thinking too much.
Emma, do you also like to spend time with friends, or do you prefer to be alone sometimes?
I like both, actually, because sometimes I enjoy being with friends and talking, and sometimes I enjoy being alone and relaxing quietly.
That is a very balanced answer, and it shows that you understand your needs, which is very important.
Thank you. And I think many people feel the same way because we all need both social time and quiet time.
So, dear listener, what about you? Do you like to spend time with friends, or do you like to be alone sometimes? And just think about your answer.
You can say, I like to spend time with my friends because it makes me feel happy, or I like to be alone because it gives me peace.
Both answers are correct, and both are natural because there is no right or wrong answer when we talk about personal preferences.
Yes, and this is what makes conversations interesting because everyone has different likes and different experiences.
Emma, I also want to ask you, do you like to watch movies or TV shows in your free time?
Yes, I do, and I like to watch simple and light shows because they help me relax after a long day.
That is nice, and watching shows can also help with learning English if you listen carefully to how people speak.
Yes, especially when you watch with subtitles, it can help you connect the words you hear with the words you see.
So, dear listener, if you enjoy watching movies, you can say, I like to watch movies because they help me relax and learn new things.
And you can even say, I like to watch English movies because they help me improve my English in a fun way.
That is a very good sentence, and it combines your interest with your learning goal, which is very powerful.
Ryan, do you like to cook, or is that something you avoid?
Well, I do like to cook sometimes, but I prefer simple recipes because they are easy and don't take too much time.
That sounds honest, and simple cooking can still be very enjoyable and satisfying.
Yes, and when I cook, I feel a sense of achievement even if the food is very simple.
That is true, and doing small tasks like cooking can make us feel good and confident.
So, dear listener, what about you? Do you like to cook? And if yes, what kind of food do you like to make?
You can say, I like to cook simple food because it's easy and enjoyable, or I like to cook for my family because it makes me happy.
And if you don't like cooking, that's also okay. You can say, I do not like to cook because I find it difficult or boring.
Yes, being honest is important, and using simple sentences helps you express your true feelings clearly.
All right, we are having a very nice and relaxed conversation, and we will continue exploring more ideas about what we like to do in our daily life.
So, Emma, let us continue with our topic, what do you like to do? And explore more ideas in a simple and friendly way.
Yes, I like that because the more we talk about it, the more comfortable our listener will feel using these sentences.
Emma, I want to ask you something a little different now. What do you like to do in the morning when you start your day?
That is a nice question. And in the morning, I like to drink a warm cup of tea and sit quietly for a few minutes because it helps me start my day peacefully.
That sounds very calm and relaxing, and I think many people enjoy a quiet moment in the morning before the day becomes busy.
Yes, and even a small quiet moment can change your mood and help you feel more ready for the day.
So, dear listener, what do you like to do in the morning? And try to think of a simple sentence like, I like to drink tea, or I like to go for a walk.
You can also say, I like to listen to music in the morning because it gives me energy and makes me feel positive.
That is a great example. And again, we are using the same pattern. I like to do something because it makes me feel something.
Yes, and we repeat this pattern because it is very useful and very easy to remember.
Emma, what about the evening? What do you like to do after a long day of work or study?
In the evening, I like to relax and watch something light, or sometimes I like to talk with my family because it makes me feel connected and happy.
That is beautiful, and spending time with family is something many people enjoy, especially after a busy day.
Yes, and even a short conversation can make you feel better and less tired.
So, dear listener, think about your evening. What do you like to do when your day is almost finished?
You can say, I like to rest, or I like to watch videos, or I like to talk with my family. And all of these are simple and natural answers.
And remember, you can always add because to explain your feeling, like because it makes me relax or because it makes me happy.
Emma, I want to ask you something fun now. What do you like to do on weekends when you have more free time?
On weekends, I like to do something different, like visiting a new place or trying a new activity, because it makes life more interesting.
That sounds exciting, and trying new things can bring a fresh feeling and new experiences.
Yes, and even small new things like trying a new food or visiting a new park can feel special.
So, dear listener, what do you like to do on weekends? Do you like to relax, or do you like to do something new and exciting?
You can say, I like to relax at home, or I like to go out with my friends, or I like to try new things.
And again, you can add a reason, like because it is fun, or because it helps me forget stress.
Emma, do you like to learn new skills in your free time, like learning something new or improving something?
Yes, I do. And I like to learn small things step by step, because learning slowly feels more natural and less stressful.
That is a very good approach because learning does not need to be fast, it just needs to be regular and consistent.
Yes, and even listening to this podcast is a way of learning something new every day.
That is true, and you are already doing something good by being here and listening carefully.
So, dear listener, do you like to learn new things? And what do you like to learn in your free time?
You can say, I like to learn English because it helps me communicate with people around the world, or I like to learn new skills because it is interesting.
And remember, your answer does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be simple and honest.
Emma, sometimes people feel shy when they talk about their likes, so what can we tell them to feel more confident?
I think we can tell them that simple sentences are enough and they don't need big words to express their feelings.
That is very helpful because many learners think they need complex sentences, but actually simple sentences are very powerful.
Yes, and when you speak simply, people understand you easily, and that is the main goal of communication.
So, dear listener, don't worry about using difficult words. Just say what you feel in a simple and clear way.
And practice these small sentences again and again, because repetition will make you stronger and more confident.
Emma, let us do a small practice together now, where we say a few sentences slowly so the listener can follow easily.
Yes, that is a great idea. And dear listener, you can listen and repeat in your mind or even softly with your voice.
I like to listen to music because it makes me feel calm and happy.
I like to read books because it helps me relax and learn new ideas.
I like to walk outside because it gives me fresh air and makes me feel free.
I like to talk with my friends because it makes me feel connected and joyful.
I like to watch movies because they help me relax after a long day.
I like to learn English because it helps me communicate with people around the world.
That was very nice, and if you repeat these sentences many times, they will become natural for you.
Yes, and once they feel natural, you can change the words and create your own sentences easily.
Emma, I feel this topic is very simple, but also very powerful because it helps people start real conversations.
I agree, because when you talk about what you like, you share a part of yourself, and that creates connection.
And connection is what makes conversations meaningful and enjoyable.
Yes, and learning English should also feel meaningful and enjoyable, not stressful or difficult.
Dear listener, we are very happy that you spent this time with us, listening, thinking, and learning in a calm way.
Thank you for being here, because your presence means a lot to us, and you are part of this small and friendly learning community.
If you feel comfortable, you can write a comment and tell us what you like to do in your free time using a simple sentence.
Yes, you can write something like, I like to listen to music, or I like to spend time with my family, and we would love to read your answer.
And if you enjoyed this conversation, you can like the video and subscribe to Hello English so you can continue learning with us every day.
Remember, small steps every day can create big progress over time, so keep going and keep practicing.
We believe in you, and we know that you can improve your English step by step with patience and practice.
Take care of yourself, stay relaxed, and keep learning in a calm and happy way.
See you next time, my friend, and keep enjoying your English journey.
Goodbye and have a beautiful day wherever you are.